This is the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast, episode 48.
Welcome to the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast with Ken Countess. Ken is an internationally recognized marketing expert. This podcast will give you tips on how to market your business more effectively than ever before to help you make more money, whether you're just starting out or have been in business for years. And now, here's Ken Countess.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode of the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast. I'm Ken Countess. What if you could make more money doing the things you already do, but if you could do them a little bit better, you'd make that much more money? Does that make sense to you? I'm going to, over the next few minutes, talk to you about how you can make more money using things that you probably already use, but we'll teach you how to do it better. Now, to get things started, let me ask you this question. What was the first thing you did today, work-wise? It probably was that you checked your email. 91% of us check our email every single day. More than half of us check our email on a mobile device. We're constantly checking email. We are addicted to it. So today what I want to talk about is how you can get more mileage out of an email marketing campaign that you may already be doing, but do it better. And it really is pretty simple. So let's get started. I'm going to talk about how you can create more personalized email messages for better results. And here's why this really matters. It's because relationships matter. As a business owner, you see and interact with your customers on a daily basis, right? They know you and you know them. And this is a huge advantage that you have over really big businesses. I'll give you an example in a few minutes. This allows you, as a business owner, to create some very personalized messages and develop personalized relationships that get your audience to pay attention and take action. Personalizing your email marketing campaigns will allow you to continue to build these valuable relationships with your subscribers. In fact, statistics show that 52% of consumers will likely switch brands if a company doesn't personalize their communications. Personalized emails typically receive 11% higher opens and 27% more clicks, which leads to more loyalty to your brand. And contacts who receive relevant content spend more money and tell more people about you. So as you can see, personalization plays an important role in today's world. It's important to create tailored experiences, both online and offline, that make your customers or clients feel special. And email allows you to gather even more data about your clients. So with all of this in mind, let me talk about what you're going to learn from me over the next few minutes to create a personalized email strategy. I'll talk about features and capabilities in an email marketing service. You know I like Constant Contact. It's a great service. And I'll talk about how these features and capabilities can help you add simple personalization to your emails. And then lastly, I'll talk about personalizing your email content based on what you know about your subscribers. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. In order to create personalized email messages, we need to change the way our subscribers perceive emails that we're sending to them. So let me explain. When you're interacting with your customers or clients or members face-to-face, you do everything you can to provide a great experience, right? So what are some of the things that you do to make your customers feel appreciated? Well, of course, you welcome them when they come to visit you. You go above and beyond to provide the products and services they need when they're with you. And then after they've left, you typically will reach out to them to ensure that all loose ends are tied. The same concept should be applied to your emails as well. My first recommendation toward personalizing your messages is to stop representing yourself as a brand that blasts or mass communicates with your consumers. So start by removing the terms e-blast or email blast from your vocabulary, especially when you're asking people to subscribe to your mailings. These terms are completely impersonal. Don't think about email marketing as blasting your audience or sending what we call a spray and pray, meaning sending to everyone, praying that it's relevant to someone. The goal is to make each of your contacts feel special. Even if your email is being sent to a large amount of people, it really should be individualized, just as you would customize the experience in person. So when you begin to change the way you approach your communication with your audience, they start to associate your emails with value. That'll give you the real business results you want to see. So focus on people and the relationships that help your business reach success. This will help you extend those personal interactions that your customers really are expecting from you. So what does personalization actually mean to you? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about this. Think about how easy it is to identify personalization when it's being applied to us, when we're the recipient of it. We have to ask ourselves, why is it so hard to apply this concept when we are the sender? It goes back to the concept of sending information that's tailored for your audience rather than tailoring your audience to fit your content. It starts with the true understanding that everyone has different needs. So there are a few ways that we can brand ourselves as an organization that really cares about these things. And they may seem trivial, but be conversational. A person should feel like you're talking to them directly, not to a group of people. Use the words you and your to make your email feel a little bit less formal, kind of like you're directly speaking to that subscriber. And then be sure that your emails are timely and relevant to your audience. And this is easy to do through segmentation and automation. And when we find the right mix of personalization for a specific audience, you tend to see an increase in sales, revenue, and donations if you're a nonprofit. Stronger loyalty through the relationships that we're building with existing customers. Improvements to the overall customer experience and more repeat business. Your contacts are one of the most valuable assets of your business. So doesn't it make sense that personalizing your email marketing will improve your results, but also maximize the value that your subscribers bring to your business or to your organization? And by the way, not all personalization works for every business, and you can certainly over-personalize your email campaigns. These days, consumers are pretty concerned about their personal data and privacy. So if your subscribers are surprised by the level of personalization, then it may be too much. For example, if you send an email featuring all of the products on your website that a customer has just clicked on, that may be considered a bit creepy. Whereas if you send an email featuring the one product that your customer spent the most time looking at, the follow-up email will then be thought of maybe more helpful and valuable. But in the end, you really want them to feel a sense of, wow, that was just what I needed when I needed it. So how do you get your level of personalization just right? Well, you may need to do some testing with your audience to see if it helps or hinders your bottom line. In general, you want to make sure the personalization you use adds value to the experience. So let me ask you this question. Are you already collecting your clients' or contacts' first name when they sign up for your list? Here's why I ask. Dale Carnegie reminds us that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. And that's why you might start by adding their name to the email campaign. and you've got a couple of options to do that. You can add their name or other contact details to your subject line for that email you're sending out. According to research by Experian, emails with personalized subject lines are 26% more likely to be opened. And when you're using an email marketing service like Constant Contact, you now have the ability to add contact details right into the subject line. So be sure to test that out and see how it affects your open and click rate. There's something called an A/B test feature, and that allows you to test two different subject lines to see what works best for your audience. You could create, for instance, one subject line that includes the contact name and one that doesn't. You can also add a greeting tag with your contact's name in the body of the email, and that's just another simple way to make your email feel a bit more personal. You might also consider adding other details about your contacts within the body of your email. It's another way to make people feel like you're really paying attention. I've seen businesses use this in reminder emails, and it tends to work pretty well. For example, a consultant could include a field with the client's name, maybe the service that they've requested, or the date of their last appointment. You really can add any contact details, including custom fields, to the body of an email. Did you know that? When you add these types of details to your email, be sure to read it out loud. Remember, you want it to sound natural, like you're having a real one-to-one conversation. If you wouldn't say it in real life, then don't say it in your email. So now that you know the types of things you can add to your email, I'd like to talk a little bit more about how easy it is to add these details in an email. The truth is, you're learning from your audience anytime they interact with you. You'll learn about the products and topics that are relevant to them. And that's the perfect opportunity to create a personalized email marketing strategy that gets their attention. Remember, all of your contacts are unique, and they have different interests with your business. If you share irrelevant information, it's easy to tune you out and not want to pay attention. One of the biggest rules about personalization is that it needs to add value to their experience with you. And when you find the right level of personalization, they're going to be more engaged with your emails and with your business as a whole. So sending personalized content is where you begin to send relevant content at the right time. So how do you do that? Well, it starts with segmenting your email list. You divide your contacts into what we call segments or groups of contacts. You categorize similar people together. The segments you identify will have similar needs, wants, or demand characteristics with your business. And segmenting allows you to create targeted content based on those categories, thereby increasing your chances of them opening your email and taking action. You really can segment your email list based on anything you know about your contacts. So think about things like demographics or characteristics. That might include looking at their age, their gender, their marital status, or even income and how it relates to your business. One example is that an investment company could send new investors the basics of being a successful investor, and then established investors get more advanced information. Depending on your business, you might also consider your subscribers' geographic location. You can split them up based on their zip code, city, state, or even the store location closest to them. Real estate agents target emails based on their client's preferred location. For example, if the client is looking to buy in a certain school district, they will only send emails with homes in that district. And you can also segment based on behaviors or patterns in how they interact with your business. And this can include their purchases. However, you can also utilize where they click in your emails. That's where click segmentation features come into play. It's one of the easiest tools to begin segmenting your list, especially if you don't have a lot of time. With click segmentation, you can automatically add contacts to a list based on where they click in your email campaign. A food bank, for example, might use their readers' email behavior to track their interests. So when someone clicks on a link to become a volunteer, they are added to a volunteer list and sent emails about upcoming volunteer opportunities. And depending on how you plan to segment, you may need to collect the information you need to create your groups of contacts. The good news is that there are plenty of ways that you can collect this information. And if you need to segment your mailing list based on behaviors, you can typically find that data in your CRM, Customer Relationship Management tool, or even in your email reports. So, question, have you started using click segmentation in your emails? With click segmentation, when someone clicks on a particular link in your email, you know that they're interested in that topic. With click segmentation, all you need to do is add links in your email and then enable that feature. So when a contact clicks, they'll see the web page that you've linked them to, and then behind the scenes, they're automatically added to a list that you've chosen. This allows you to understand the topics that your contacts are interested in. And then the next time you create an email on those topics, you can send it directly to that respective list. And one question I hear a lot with click segmentation is whether or not that action removes the contacts from the original list, and it does not. It keeps the contact in the original list and just adds it to the new list when they click. By the way, there's another way to use click segmentation. If you want to send an email with a poll to gauge interest on multiple topics, you can create an email, adding buttons, and enabling the click segmentation feature for each one of them. And this way you'll be able to see what your subscribers' preferences are. It's a nice, easy way to do a poll and get the data. Another option to learn about your contacts is to ask them to update their profile. Every email you send using Constant Contact includes an update profile link in the footer. That links to the update profile form in your account. And you can customize the form to collect fields of information that you need to segment your contacts. You might consider displaying different email lists so people can choose which type of content they want to receive. You can even collect other fields of information, like their first name, city, state, and even any custom questions relevant to your business. Just remember that when you're adding fields to this form, you want to keep it short and sweet. Only collect the information you absolutely need, because the longer your form is, the less likely they are to fill it out. And in order to get your contacts to update their information, you'll want to send an email asking them to check the update profile link in the bottom of the email. And the best part about using the update profile form is that all of the information will be directly added to each contact's profile within your account. And if you let them choose the list they want, they'll automatically be added into that list. And that option is included in every Constant Contact account, no matter which package you have. Once you've segmented your contacts into different groups, you're ready to send that personalized, targeted information. And if you have more of a time-sensitive email, like a promotional coupon, you can send a regular email campaign and choose the appropriate contact list on the schedule page. So let me do a quick recap. Personalization is all about timely, relevant content that makes people feel more connected to your business. You make your customers feel special and provide just the right information when they need it. Remember, not all levels of personalization are right for every business. Personalizing too much can seem a little bit creepy and then hinder your results. So test out certain levels of personalization, and figure out what works best for your audience. Personalizing your email campaign allows you to continue providing great experiences that you may have in your store. One of the easiest ways to start personalizing is to create content with your favorite customer in mind. Think about the different types of things that they would find timely and relevant, and how you would have that conversation face to face. Thinking this way will move you away from that email blast mentality that I mentioned earlier and towards more welcome marketing messages and better results. On the most basic level, you can add their name to the email and a greeting to make your email feel like it's written just to them. You can add in other details to follow up on a purchase or provide a reminder to your contacts. Take your personalization strategy up a notch by sending information you know your subscribers are interested in. And when you send relevant content to your contacts, they're more likely to take action, and that helps you reach your goals. This is one of the best ways to personalize your email campaigns in order to provide a tailored experience to your audience. So I encourage you to start segmenting your list. Enable click segmentation in your next email campaign. That's the easiest way to save contacts to a list based on where they click. You'll save a ton of time and then be able to send personalized follow-up information. So I hope those tips really helped you. Personalization really does help a lot. You saw that by personalizing, you can get 26% greater opens. That's pretty key, because your goal is to get them to open the email and then read it. And if you got past that first hurdle of getting them to open it, then you've got an opportunity to get them to click on content. And when they click on that content, you've got them. You know that you've got their attention, you know who they are, and you know when they clicked, and you know what they clicked on. So I hope that's of help to you. If you're not yet using email marketing, I encourage you to go to our website, go to the Constant Contact tab, and sign up for a free trial. It's a 60-day free trial, no obligation. But by the way, if you do wind up signing up for a paid account through us, we'll create an email template for you that matches the look of your website. We will upload your first list for you. And for a limited time, we'll give you 2 hours of personalized training one-on-one. That's with a paid new account that you get when you sign up from our website. That's thecountessgroup.com. So thanks for joining me today. By the way, listen for another minute or two to learn about our Email Marketing Academy. And we also have a new program. Well, it's not so new. It's called the Preferred Client Program, where you can get up to $2,000 worth of free service just by becoming one of our preferred clients. Go to our website to learn how. Hey, that's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to check out our brand new Email Marketing Online Academy. It's www.marketyourbusiness.co/email-academy. That's where you'll find out more. Check out all of our episodes of the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast. It's on our website, marketyourbusiness.co. Look for the podcast tab, and there you'll find all previous episodes. And while you're on our website, don't forget to check out all the other resources and sign up for our weekly newsletter too.
Thanks for listening to the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast with Ken Countess. Be sure to visit marketyourbusiness.co to access show notes, discover our fantastic content, and sign up for our mailing list. Have questions? Send Ken an email, ken@thecountessgroup.com, or Twitter @CountessGroup. See you next time.
If you need help with this or anything else related to marketing your business, reach out to us.